How wonderful to meet you. Thank you so much for the
Bonnie.
time. And let's just start with that. I mean, you know, you lived in Chicago. I want to know what you miss about the city.
I think Chicago. We still have our apartment, so we don't. We miss it. I miss it a lot anyway, and we both do. But I think it's the most underrated city in the world. I think it's just beautiful. The architecture, the lake goes all the way to the horizon, and we have that view. And I just look at it during the day, and during the night we can see down Michigan Avenue, and I just love it. And you know, there's a Kamau Murray, it's in South Chicago, who's built this terrific athletic center, and tennis is huge, and he's going to help South Chicago, you know, South. It's so much in what he's doing, and I just love this guy, Kamau Murray. Everybody in Chicago needs to know about him and what he's doing. And he also coached Sloane Stephens, who just won the Open and won $3.7 million prize money. Anyway, her coach, one of her coaches, her tennis coach, is Kamau Murray from Chicago. So everybody in Chicago should be really proud of Kamau.
That's amazing. I want to, you know, this movie is so fantastic. It must have been kind of a roller coaster ride for you to kind of relive this time in your life.
Yeah, I still am, because of doing this, you know, promotions for the movie, and just being around everybody and hearing about it all the time, and doing, it is a roller coaster of emotions for me. I can't seem to transport my feelings into any clarity about it. You know, I'm still like, I feel like I'm back when I was 29, and my emotions are just tumbling around in my soul and in my body. It's really, I don't even know how to express it. You know, I'm working on a book, and I'm going, how am I even going to talk about this time? I can't get a handle on it, but I'm just so overwhelmed with Emma and Steve and the cast, and how well they've done this, and how authentic, you know, and how they've really captured it, and the direction. The directors, you know, had to okay the cast.
Yeah.
So, and we talked about it, and they, you know, Jonathan Dayton and Valerie Ferris said, you know, the 75% of getting the movie right is getting the cast right.
Well, what impressed you most about Emma Stone once you started to work with her and spend time with her? She did a fantastic job.
Oh my God. First of all, we didn't spend too much time, because she decided not to eventually, because she thought, I'm in my 70s, I'm fully formed, and she wanted to make sure she wasn't getting that part of me. She needed to be how I was at 29. Right. My voice wasn't the same. I hadn't found my voice. I was so mixed up. So she really stopped. Now we're seeing tons of each other. We're having a great time. But she did the right thing, because she had to process the way she has to process. Just like before I got ready for a match, I had to do my own processing. Even for my match against Riggs, I took 2 months of visualization and digging deep and really looking at everything. And you know, I'm a real perfectionist, and had to know every place in you know, the Astrodome. I mean, I knew the security guards, I knew the pathways, I didn't want to get lost in there, because there was only one match that night. And you know, it's just, you have to adjust. Champions adjust, and pressures a privilege. And I really felt that Emma just, she got all that right, and then now it's reflecting back to me, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't know where to go.
Well, now you're a hero to a whole bunch of new young ladies,
well,
and that must feel...
Well, it's actually, when a woman does something, people say we're only helping girls, and that's not the way I feel. We're helping everyone, because everyone's an influencer, and when a girl does something, she influences everybody. When a boy does something, he influences everybody. So I don't want to keep our marketplace half as large. Yeah. So I think it's real important we think about the total, and I grew up with a brother anyway, so.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for telling us your story. You're just an inspiration.
It was great. Thank you so much.
To me, growing up, that's for sure. I have to tell you for sure. Thank you so much.